can she withdraw the full amount when she turns 60 within 2 years?
Entire money comes to her completely tax-free. With 40% she has to buy an annuity from one of the registered annuity service providers, which is a life insurance company. The balance 60%, she can still buy an annuity of a higher amount if she wants. 40 is the minimum, and to withdraw it systematically. In which case, she gets the benefit of the lowest fund management fee in the world. Annuity is a monthly or a regular income payment scheme 3 times during the course of the entire period till the age of 60.
Hello and welcome. We are talking about the National Pension System, the NPS, and we're in conversation with Mr. Subhasis Ghosh. So on this episode now, we have an older person, someone who is nearing retirement. So Anjali, who is 58 years old, she wants to understand how and when she can withdraw from the NPS now that she's almost there. So to help her out, the first question, can she withdraw the full amount when she turns 60 within 2 years?
Okay. So yes, she can withdraw the full amount of 60 at the age of 60. The entire money is tax-free. However, with 40% of the money, she needs to buy an annuity. So entire money comes to her completely tax-free. With 40% she has to buy an annuity from one of the registered annuity service providers, which is a life insurance company. The balance 60%, she can still buy an annuity of a higher amount if she wants. 40 is the minimum. So she can buy more than 40, but if she doesn't want, she wants only 40, the balance 60% is available in her hands. Now she can do 2 things with it. She can either use the money, invest somewhere, pay off expenses if she has any, or go on a world tour or something like that.
Yeah.
The other thing which PFRDA has allowed recently is to let the money remain in NPS and to withdraw it systematically. In which case, she gets the benefit of the lowest fund management fee in the world.
Right.
Because otherwise, what she would have done with the money? She would have invested it somewhere. Let the money rather be invested here. And then she can take it monthly, she can take it quarterly, she can take it annually as she wants, till whatever period she wants. She wants it only for 5 years, she wants it for 15 years, because NPS scheme ends at the age of 75. So the maximum it can be till the age of 75.
So for 15 years, she can keep withdrawing.
She can keep withdrawing the money. Yeah.
All right. And since you mentioned annuity.
And by the way, the 60%, what she didn't withdraw in the first month or the second month, the balance keeps on earning returns.
Yes.
So the balance gets invested and keeps on earning returns.
Okay. So what exactly is an annuity?
Okay. Annuity is a monthly or a regular income payment scheme, which you will buy like an FD, kind of like an FD, from a life insurance company. And there are various types of annuities which are available. In one case, the subscriber buys annuity for the value of the 40% and gets a particular rate of interest. And when the subscriber is no longer there, the product ceases. There's nothing to be paid to anybody. In the second scheme, the subscriber buys the annuity, and when the person is no longer there, the person's spouse keeps on getting the annuity till his or her end, till his or her death.
Okay.
In the third scheme, which is actually the most popular one, the subscriber buys the annuity for whatever is the purchase value, the 40%, and on his or her death, the 40% is paid free to the nominee. So while I am alive, I'll get the return, which is equal to interest, you can use the word, the annuity as it were. And when I'm not longer going to be there, my nominee will get the full 40. In the fourth option, the subscriber gets the annuity. When the subscriber is no longer there, the second person, the spouse that is, continues to get the annuity. And finally, when the spouse himself or herself is not there, then the nominee, which is usually would be the child, gets the full purchase value into his or her hands. So these 4 options are there.
And the nominees can be who? Like apart from your spouse and kids, is there anyone else?
No. It has to be spouse and kid.
So it is like cannot be
It's
like
a
your
family.
parents or anything.
Yes, it can be. The nominee can be the parent also, but it is very unlikely that at point of time that nominee definitely can be the parent, but very unlikely the person would still be there.
Correct, and it's a retirement scheme.
That's
so
right.
Makes sense.
That's
right. Okay, so can anybody partially withdraw before the age of 60?
Of course, yes. 3 times during the course of the entire period till the age of 60, whatever the age the person may have started off, either 18, 28, 30, whatever age the person started off, the person is allowed to withdraw 3 times 25% of his or her contribution.
Okay.
Let me explain to you. Suppose I contribute 1 lakh every year. So in 4 years, I've contributed 4 lakh rupees. And further, the fund has grown to say 6 lakhs. In other words, 2 lakh rupees is the market returns that I have got. So a total fund value is 6 lakhs. I can withdraw 25% of my contribution. In other words, I can withdraw 1 lakh rupees.
Okay.
And the next time I withdraw, I will have to start all over again. What I contribute from now on, again 25% of that, which is the incremental contribution, is what I can withdraw. I'm allowed this 3 times in a year, 3 times in the entire tenure.
And this is for tier 1.
This is for tier 1. Tier 2, you can withdraw anytime you want, whatever amount you want. You can withdraw 100%. You can withdraw, you may not withdraw, you can withdraw 10%. You can give back the money 2 years later, 1 year later, the next day if you want.
And since you need to have a tier 1 to have a tier 2 account, there will always be some amount even in the
tier 1, of
account.
course, you have to have tier 1.
All right. So what happens in case of, say, a person dies before they reach the maturity amount?
Entire money, whatever is the principal plus the accumulation that there is, the returns that there is, will come tax free in the hands of the nominee. You have to have a nominee when you open your account. Entire money will go tax free into his or her hand.
Immediately or based on the timeline?
Immediately.
Okay.
Because the death is there, the contract has come to an end, the NPS has come to an end, and you will get the money.
So you don't then wait till whatever age?
No, nothing does wait.
All right. Also, one thing that I wanted to ask you was, what do you think is better, investing lump sum or investing, as you said, every month, like how we invest SIP?
Always investing is better because you take advantage of the market movements. Because
investing
when you
SIP
in SIP
format. Okay.
Yes, of course it is better. Because in a lump sum, suppose that day the market was very high, so you bought lesser units at a very high price, and then the market goes down. So it's difficult to time the market. There's a wonderful saying that is there in financial services, in savings, that time spent in the market is more important than timing the market.
Yes.
So you should regularly be invested. Therefore, SIP.
Because like I have a few friends who, they're like, that time between 1st and 5th April every year, they're like, ab isi time mein we are just going to put like our 1.5 lakh into our PPF and 50,000 into NPS, and then like done for the year.
See, that is also kind of SIP, except that is annual in term. If you are doing that regular, still is not too bad, because in 30 years you would have averaged out again. If at the age of 30 you started and then you withdraw at the age of 60, it's fine. 30 years wouldn't give you a very different return than doing it monthly over the 30 years. It's fine.
So for older people who are investing, you would say that they should like do SIPs
Yes,
rather than
because you're coming towards the end. The time for averaging out is less. So there definitely you should do it at a regular basis rather than doing it one time. But if you have money, save.
You should have.
If you have money, do save. See, what will you do with the money anyway? You would have invested it somewhere.
Yes.
So if not here, somewhere else. That would have then undergone the same changes, whether in debt or equity.
Yes.
You could be in the wrong end of the cycle either way. Either the FD's rates could have been up, or the FD rate could have been down, or mutual fund returns could have been high, it could have been low. So anyway, you would have done something with the money. You wouldn't have put it under the mattress.
Yes. So I suppose it depends on where exactly, what phase of life you're in, and when you're looking to kind of withdraw the money.
So I'm saying whenever I have money, put money in tier 2.
Put money in tier 2, yes.
Tier 1, you must put to so that actually you know you have a goal for retirement. Any extra money, put in tier 2. Let it be there. See, again, it's a contingent. You may not require it. Only when you require it, you withdraw and you pay tax accordingly. Correct. If you don't, let the money earn returns.
So good way to go about it would probably be what my friend does, that okay, you put in 50,000 and then whatever bonuses you get through the year, any extra money your parents give you when you go home,
keep putting it into tier 2. But why 50,000? What's so special about 50,000?
I think because of the tax angle.
See, tax is a cherry
yeah,
on the ice cream. But the ice cream itself is the savings, continuous savings with the lowest fund management fee.
Yes.
Tax is an additional benefit.
Yes.
So you must put 50, and if you can afford, put more than 50. In fact, in the new tax regime, the 50 is not there.
Doesn't matter.
It's only the
Yes.
company's contribution which is there. So that doesn't mean you only put company's contribution. You invest from your side. After all, it's your retirement, not your company's retirement.
I was actually just going to say that especially now that I think a lot of people, at least those who don't have home loans, etc., they would be switching to the new regime. It's
Absolutely.
yeah. So then it really doesn't matter. This 50,000 figure doesn't
No,
matter.
but I'll tell
anymore.
you, Rasana, I'll tell you. Again, there are three parts to the 50 to the tax benefit. First is when you invest. Second is as the accumulation happens, and finally, at the time of withdrawal, that benefit you are getting, no?
So is it linked to EEE and EET?
It is EEE.
It is EEE. Huh.
NPS is the only financial services product you have currently in the new tax regime, which is exempt.
Yes. That's a
So,
big thing.
yeah, so even if you are
PPF,
not,
etc., is not.
absolutely. So even if you are not getting the tax benefit at the first time you invest, assuming you're in the new tax regime, you are getting benefit of no tax on accumulation and no tax on withdrawal.
Yes.
Just that you have to buy an annuity. That's the only thing. Which, anyways, see, that again shouldn't bother people, because when you retire, you will have a lump sum. What will you do with the lump sum? You anyway will have to invest somewhere. Let it be an annuity. And see, I'll tell you the benefit of annuity. Interest rates are volatile, always have been. They either go up, go down, you don't know. Here, someone is guaranteeing you a rate till you live. So, assuming that, at least for us, look at it this way: 75%, 75 years is what you expect. At the age of 60, for 15 years, someone is guaranteed, assuming the person is not there at the age of 75, person lives longer, say till 85, then for 25 years, that rate is guaranteed. That's a big comfort to have.
Yep, absolutely. Agree.
And by the way, in the NPS, you can stop your contribution at the age of 60. You can come out of NPS, but you have still 3 years to buy your annuity. So if you feel that the annuity rates are low, suppose you feel that way, you have a window of 3 years to buy the annuity. So that if you, in case you feel you know how to time the market better. So that option is also there.
Right. Well, I think we learned a lot on this episode about how to withdraw, when to withdraw, and what annuity is all about, which is something that you will see in the contract when you're signing up for NPS. And now you know what that's about. So, hope you found this episode useful. Stay tuned for more.